So Nvidia stock is completely breaking out, heading into earnings next week, and we have to break down the charts in this video, do a bit of an update. It's been a couple of days since we've done an Nvidia video, and I want to break down the earnings estimates coming up, the charts in general, and what I'm looking to do. And shout out to my dog right there, guys. You see my dog right there? That's Ibiza. She always sits next to me when I make videos, but now we're actually in Greece for a couple weeks. I'm actually from Greece. My family's from Greece. So we're here visiting. We're here for a nice vacation. So if my videos are a bit irregular, that's why. And my background's obviously different, but we're still gonna be banging out the videos, guys. So let's dive into this, break down what's going on. But actually first, before we do that, if you guys want some free money, don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Simply use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And for a limited time, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. And guys, the clock's ticking. Even though I'm not wearing a watch right now, the clock's ticking. So get on the offer, use that link. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. And of course, stay hydrated. Sipping on that water today, guys, like you should be as well. So Nvidia right now is up around, let me see here, guys. Actually, no, it's down on the day, but forget about what it's doing on the day. Who gives a crap? Because over the last couple of days, Nvidia stock has been on fire. And I think it's been, 4 or 5 days since I've made an Nvidia update. And in our last update, I think it was at about $115 to $118 per share. And now clearly we hit 130. We're up a lot from that point. And now we're actually at $128 per share. And here on the 5-day, 5-minute, we're actually looking pretty good if you ask me, right? We actually have obviously an uptrend right here. And with the little pullback that we're seeing today in the midst of a slightly red day in the stock market, we're holding the bottom of the channel here on Nvidia. You guys can see, right? We're holding $125 right here, which is a higher low compared to what we held looks like yesterday and the day before that. So obviously uptrend is continuing, no doubt about it. We're slightly down from $130, which we hit that on the dot yesterday at close. You guys probably remember that. So if I pull up this 10-day chart, we're looking pretty good. And of course, it's being slow on me right now. Guys, come on. What's going on with this internet, man? What is going on? Greece, are you going to screw me today? All right, here we go. So yeah, looking really good. And now we can see we're up officially 32% off the lows, at least on this time frame. And you guys know when we crashed, I think it was on the 5th of August. When was that? Where the markets got destroyed that day, that Monday. You guys remember that Monday? And Nvidia got down to $90 per share. I think we're up. It's got to be 35 to 40%, right? Let's see here. Yeah, we're up around 40% off the lows, which is nutty. I didn't even think it would rebound that fast, but with Nvidia stock, especially heading into earnings, it did it, and you have to expect the unexpected right now, right? So with this big move that we're seeing the last 2-3 days, right? This is new since the last time I filmed the video here on Nvidia. We're now breaking out of the highs from the end of July. End of July, we hit about $121, $122 per share. Then we dumped down to $90, literally in 2-3 days. I mean, talk about a disaster there. But now, obviously, we're reversing and we're taking out those highs, which is a very good sign. And on the 4-hour time frame, wait till you guys see this. If it wants to load, we're completely above the moving averages now. We have been for a couple of trading days. And you all probably remember, I made a video talking about this time frame right here. And where did Ibiza go? I just realized, oh, she's at the end of the bed now. All right. But you guys probably remember I went over this downwards channel that we were in for a good, month and a half, almost 2 months. And now we're fully breaking out of that. That's no problem for Nvidia. And I'm not surprised. I mean, we called this out. We were buying Nvidia in the low hundreds, in the high 90s. And yeah, I'm not surprised. So we're fully breaking out now. And if they crush earnings, guys, which who knows? Anything could happen. But if they do very well, man, all-time highs could be coming sooner than you think, sooner rather than later. But of course, we also have to keep an eye on the overall stock market, how that ends up playing out, as of course that will influence Nvidia's price action. It's just how it is. I mean, if we get a huge sell-off in the indexes, all right, Nvidia is probably going to come down. But for now, we're breaking out, and so is AMD on a very slight side tangent here. AMD, I'm also long. This thing tanked all the way down to, I think, $125 per share recently. And now you guys can see as this freaking loads, if it wants to load, we're now back to $157 per share. Excuse me, guys. And we're up around 2% on the day right now. It doesn't want to load, but take my word for it, man. Nvidia stock is up crazy off the low, or not, Nvidia and AMD. I meant to say AMD there. You guys know what I mean, right? So let me pull up. Oh, there's AMD's chart. Boom. Took a couple seconds there. But now AMD's actually at a big spot on the chart as well, resistance-wise. If I draw this out, we can see, boom, top of the channel right now. This ideally needs to break in the short term for the bulls, maybe for a move back towards the 160s, 70s, 80s. Excuse me, guys. That'd be ideal, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get back to Nvidia for now. Let me actually show you guys what's going on with these estimates. Bear with me. I kind of already went over these, I think, a week or two ago, but earnings are creeping up, man. Let's do another little update here before we do wrap up this video. By the way, guys, smash that like button, man. Run the likes up. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. We're trying to get the 50,000 subs by the end of the year. I think it's possible. Then, of course, after that, you guys know what we're coming for. We're coming for that 100,000 subscriber plaque. That's always been the goal here on YouTube, and we're not stopping till we get that, baby. Let's go. So based on 39 analysts, let me make sure you guys can even see this. Let me double check. Yes, you can. So based on 39 analysts right now, Nvidia is projected on average to do earnings per share of 64 cents. Low estimate is 60 cents, with the high estimate being 71 cents. And last year they did 25 cents. So EPS is obviously, doubling up, more than doubling up. And in the high estimate scenario, it's actually almost tripling up from last year, which is very impressive, obviously. And coming down here to the revenue, can't forget about revenue. Based on 40 analysts, the average estimate is $28.59 billion. Low estimate's $26.82 billion, with the high estimate being $30.45 billion of revenue for the quarter. And I'm not sure why it's not saying last year's sales, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be growing sales year over year around 100 to maybe 115%. So maybe more than that. I forget. Correct me in the comments, please, guys. But we can see here for the current year, which, let me move my head. Actually, no, you can see it. It's right above my head, actually. You guys can see it right here. Current year, the average estimate for the entire year, $121 billion of revenue is the average. The low is $112 billion. High is $136 billion. And just a couple years ago, guys, I mean, they weren't doing anything near that number, which is nuts. And that's why the stock has literally 15x'd in the last, 2 years, if that. But yeah, the year sales growth projection for the current year is 120% almost. So that's very, very good. You guys can see that on top of my head here. But yeah, man, that's the that's the scoop here on Nvidia as we're about a week out from earnings. And of course, we'll break down more about Nvidia, the earnings, as we get closer and closer. We'll do more updates on how the stock charts are looking. Very, very important here, guys. You know that we focus on stock charts a lot here on the channel, and we couldn't look any better heading into earnings. The only not negative, but to play devil's advocate here, the only thing that's a little bit alarming, it's not that crazy, but what if Nvidia maybe drops the ball slightly, not even on the current numbers, but maybe guidance? If they maybe guide a little bit worse than expected, all it takes is a little bit. That could cause a selling frenzy in the stock in the short term, maybe a bit of selling, kind of not a crash or a collapse or anything like that, but maybe it sells off a little bit because, guys, again, we're up 40% off the lows from not even 3 weeks ago. We're talking 2 weeks, literally in 2 weeks. That's, I think, calendar days, right? We're up an unbelievable amount. So if you average that out, it's like what? 4 or 5% per trading day, or maybe less than that, whatever, on average. But Nvidia's up a lot, and I'm excited, man. However it goes, I'm excited. I'm long, and we'll see how it ends up playing out. So what do you guys think? As always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And do not forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Simply use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And also don't forget, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. That's linked down below, guys, or simply go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.